My name is Luz Daniela Miranda, and I will introduce you to chemical engineering and colors, more specifically the relationship between the pyrotechnics and chemical engineering. I will start this presentation telling about the history of this three tradition because the pyrotechnics is considered a tradition. And the first fireworks originated in China between 600 and 900 years after Christ, and they were originally created to scare away evil spirits and ghosts. The gunpowder, that is the main material of these products, was made of potassium nitrate, charcoal or carbon, and sulfur. And when these meats thrown into the fire, the meats exploded, generating many colored lights. As I said, the gunpowder is the main material of this type of products, but over the years its formula has changed and is actually made of 75% of potassium nitrate, 15% of carbon, and 10% sulfur. Each color we see in the sky contains an special material to produce it. The copper creates the color blue, sodium creates the color orange, barium creates the green, strontium creates the red, and titanium creates the color white. Well, now the impact of this activity are divided in two, the advantage and disadvantages. Let's start with the advantages. The first one, they really are very attractive to the human eye. It's possible to offer a show of lights and sounds in the sky that capture anyone's attention. The second, it is a job that benefits economically more than one person. Many families depend on this tradition to survive and have a financial support. And the last one, this is a very important tradition performed 2000 years ago in China and that was integrated slowly in your Mexican culture. Now, the disadvantages, there are also three. The first one, it generates a lot of noise that can affect people and mainly animals like dogs and cats. The second, noise is often the cause of stress both in humans and animals. And the last, if it is not handled correctly, they can be very explosive, causing many accidents such as burn and explosion. Fireworks generate a lot of air pollution. Materials such as barium, copper, aluminum, and magnesium release toxin and smoke into the environment. Normally, during the holiday season is when these products are most consumed. The level of air pollution increases, and in the next line graph estimates the amount of PM2.5 in the environment during these dates. And to understand better the graph, it is necessary to know what is the PM2.5. It's a type of particulate that contains mixed harmful chemical substances like metals and dust in the environment. And according to the graph, on Christmas and New Year, the PM2.5 exceeds the limits established by the OMS, reaching levels of 80 milligrams over cubic meter when the limit is of 25 milligrams over cubic meter. One of the purposes of this presentation is to demonstrate that the pyrotechnics can also be safe. That is to say that their production, storage, and export do not necessarily have to be dangerous as long as they are produced with the help of professionals and following the safety recommendation for this type of products. And to demonstrate this, I will base myself on the a 100% Mexican company called Pyrosmart, which is located in the city of Zacatecas. And according to the International Pyrotechnic Society, IPS, which is a US organization that promotes the exchange of information for the pyrotechnics industry. It is one of the most modern plants in Latin America, and since 2013, exchanged 90% of its production to 12 countries. Its products include sparkles, gunpowder, and fireworks balls. The chemical engineering in this industry are tasked with measuring atmospheric pressure, relative humidity, and the wind direction on a daily basis to help predict whether the climatic condition exists to operate and prevent explosions. The chemical engineering is a key part of this industry because its ideas and creative to create new chemical formulas with the same materials they have been handled but that are less flammable, help to improve the manufacturing processes, and help to generate less pollution in the environment like the smoke and the horrible gases that the gunpowder emits. And lastly, the more important, help to manipulate correctly where and when is correct, in what circumstance, analyzing the risk, physical and chemical. In conclusion, I like future chemical engineering. I want to help my father and all the people dedicated to this to create safer work materials that have a less environmental impact and social impact. The idea is not to destroy this tradition, but improve with the help of the chemical engineering. Thank you.